Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Yooka-Laylee. I'm MCFPapa, and this is part number 6. We're gonna visit Trouser again. My favorite customers. The lizard leap. You'll need this to contest my high jump records. Top choice, are you sure this is the move you're after? Yes. This next move is crucial if you're ever to beat Trouser's impressive athletic records. I don't think that would be much trouble. The lizard leap will allow you to perform an impressive high jump. Just hold L2 and press X to jump. That sounds useful. Thanks, Trouser. No sweat. Now, I must dash. They're naming a street after me in honor of my service to Deals. Sure they are. See you again. Remember, pals, you can never have too many moves. Yeah. I don't know what street they would be naming it in honor of Trouser, considering there doesn't seem to be any streets at all in this universe. At least none we've seen. Maybe within the Grand Tomes. I don't know. Anyway, that's how you're supposed to get up onto this ledge. You see that stupid guy trying to follow us into the doorway? Sheesh. Alright, now with this, it's possible to get it with other means, but it's a lot easier if you just go in blackface Yooka and then go through the wind, which won't blow you then. Alright. Now this is a pretty interesting area. Oh, and if you want to go back up, then you get the honey and then you can go up the ledges. I really like the sound they make when you're walking around and with the honey. Oh, and here's one of the snowmen. Away it seems to have fled the hat that was on my head. A rhyming witch. I wonder what reference they were going for with that. Who can tell? I just don't like the eye guys, because they are fairly tough to actually defeat. And then you get stuff like that where they just kind of glitch out. Anyway, yeah, for this puzzle, it's always the same thing, but it's just you gotta do it in the pattern. Simple, but a fun puzzle. Oh, by the way, you know how, like, I probably said a fairly controversial thing saying I enjoy this game more than A Hat in Time? Well, you ready for me to say something even more controversial? I enjoy this game more than Super Mario Odyssey. Now how's that for controversial? But with Mario Odyssey, I just feel like it doesn't... There's just way too many of the moon collectibles to find, so they just don't feel as good or as important as something like this, where there's only, what, 145? Like, the pages in this feel a lot better to collect, or even like the stars or whatever in the Mario, other 3D Marios. And I even think that this game did, as flawed as the world expansion mechanic it was in this game, I still think it's better than the moon rocks. Because at least with this, there's a bunch of new areas added with the expansion. With the moon rocks you get in Mario Odyssey, they make more moons spawn, but most of them are in the same exact areas already. There's just like a couple new sub areas, that's it. Ooh, got license to quill. What's that for? Toasty. I feel all fired up. I wonder if there are any more torches inside. Yeah. Sure, I think we'd better warm up again quick. Yeah. Like if you let the fire go out, then you get burnt. Or, I guess, frostbitten. I don't know. Oh, come on. Fortunately, though, these paths don't need you to roll on them. Another torch. I hope the roof doesn't melt down. And with the last one, the ice block melts and you can get the Pagey. Looks like we found all of them. That's raised the temperature a few degrees. Let's get out of here, Yooka. You find all sorts of horrible critters in caves. Yeah, horrible critters like this naked snowman. Core, a blizzard's gone and blown me head away. I don't know how a snowman really cares about being naked. And how about that pop-in of the icicles there? Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, the camera, I mean, it doesn't mess up often, but the camera could have used a bit more work. I think there is an option they added for a more freestyle camera. But basically, the way the camera works is it gets stuck on solid surfaces. Like, it is determined to ensure that Yooka and Laylee are visible on the screen at all times. Anyway, there's this guy, which is the red Ghost Rider. And it's not a guy. I don't know why I keep referring to them as guys. I'm pretty sure all the Ghost Riders are supposed to be female. I don't know their names though, but I will pop up all the Ghost Riders' names on screen right now. Wow, get a load of those names. Alright. Gee, I wonder if there's something in this cave. Who can tell with the quills pointing straight to it? Well, in the cave is the green Ghost Rider. And it's a lot harder to deal with because it's ice now, instead of just a flat surface. Oh, and there's also a snowman here. What do you have to say? I'm feeling far less manly without that missing hat of mine. Oh yeah, he's like the Indiana Jones guy. Come on. Yeah, with the green ghost, it seems like either you get her right away, like a few seconds after coming up to her, or it takes you forever to actually get her. There's no real in-between. Oh yeah, up here is Clara, so I guess she did get out of the pot. Oh, thank goodness help has arrived. The nearby tribe of monsters is holding a rather valuable artifact hostage. You mean that smelly old pot? That's about as valuable as Yuka's old socks. That pot is an antique, I'll have you know. Oi, what did you call me? Please help. The tribe are preparing for dinner inside their homes. You'll need to pound their roofs in if we have any chance of escape. Alright, Dr. Bones, we'll help. Unlike you, we've got the stomach for this adventure game. Yeah, that's one thing that you can really tell they didn't have much budget, is the character designs. Like, there are some unique characters in each world, like the flowers in Tribal Stack Tropics or the snowmen in this world, but most of the time they're these general NPC characters reused multiple times in levels. Like, here's Clara again, and there's the cooking pot. Ding pot wannabe, I suppose you could say. And, like, yeah, it would have been a lot nicer to have more unique characters in each world. I mean, in Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, some characters were reused a few times, like between the games or even in multiple worlds, but they weren't reused nearly as often. And there was some more cohesion. Wow, you really smashed those houses. The tribe will never recover from this. I suppose they could igloo them back together. Please, take your reward. But even in, like, Banjo-Tooie, there's more cohesion to it. Like, how Canary Mary shows up in Glitter Gulch Mine and then flies away, and then you find her again in Cloud Cuckoo Land. I cannot believe I'm just said something positive about Canary Mary. Okay. But the pot doesn't even do anything or talk, and it still has, like, the poles from where Clara was bound to it in the other world. So it's just a shame they didn't do more unique characters. Because even, I mean, like the snowmen, they all have the general design and animation. They just have, like, slightly different side stuff to them. Gosh, they'll never let me in the bridge club without my missing hat. Oh, well, isn't that nice and fair? Alright, well, there's the... Oh, I can do that now, can I? Well, I could if I didn't have no health, so I might as well just die to get full health refill. Because, yeah, they have some butterflies, but they are fairly stingy with them. to the point where, like, it's better to just kill yourself to get more. And the way fall damage works in this game is if you're at a certain height, you will take 3 butterflies of damage. It doesn't matter if you're like 1 centimeter above that height or like a mile above the height. You'll always take 3 hits of damage from falling. Alright. Come on. There. Gotcha. I didn't really need to kill him. I just wanted to get a few progression toward the unlock of the tonics. Because I'm pretty sure that's one of the enemies that have a tonic form. I think. Oh, come on. Well, better get another. Gotta have black face Yooka again. This time, though, you really do need it because of the wind. Though you can, I think, bypass it some. I think the last one especially really needs the black face Yooka to work. Oh, come on. I think it needs it, doesn't it? Oh, I guess it does take a break. Okay, I guess you didn't need that, after all. Though then you get pushed off in the cutscene. Real nice. And like here, I don't know that you're meant to be able to go around there to get it, but you can, because everything has collision, even the Mr. Blowies. Like, see, that was far enough for me to take fall damage if I wasn't, didn't land in water. Because whenever Yooka-Laylee go to wow, that's when you know. I suppose well, no, I couldn't have taken the shortcut, could I? I just hope I got all the quills there in that section, because I know on my last time I played through the game I missed one of the quills there, and that was the last one I needed here in Glitterglaze Glacier, so hopefully history doesn't repeat itself. And now here, like, there's this platform and there's quills on it, but there's nothing else here. It's like, you would expect there to maybe be the red Ghost Rider here, but no, there's nothing. Just weird. And like here, these aren't explicitly like guidance and more decoration, but they're pretty much impossible to miss when you collect them. Alright. Yar! I wish somebody would find me missing hat. Alright, so that's all of the guy snowmen met now. And now this section, this is pretty cool. With like 4, 3, 2, 1 sequential. But what's weird is, like, with how much mileage they got out of some of the other stuff in this game, this is the only time these numbered platform assets show up. Kinda weird. Haha. And I think if you go in the water when you're making these, then they despawn. But it still isn't very hard. Like, you would think, oh, there's another harder challenge later on. And while there is some difficulty curve in this game, there isn't that much difficulty curve. Though, at least to its credit, there's more of a difficulty curve in this game than there is in Mario Odyssey, which is generally easy for the whole runtime. So I'll give it that. Alright. And now, like, these quills here, you can fairly easily see them when you're going up the slope, but again, not guidance, more decoration, which is just weird. And like, there isn't even much going on in this section besides just like this platform. You would think, oh, there's something here for you to do. No, there's just that pile of snow, and that's all that's really over here, plus a few quills. So I don't know, maybe they actually intended for there to be even more than just 25 or so pages in each world, but then they cut some of them down because they thought 25 was already quite a lot. And I mean, which it is, but like, there's still a good density. I'd say the density of level area to pagey is about the same as it was from level area to Jiggy in the Banjo games. Well, Banjo-Kazooie specifically. Banjo-Tooie, it was a lot more spread out, but this, they're more concentrated, like Banjo-Kazooie's Jiggies were. It's just there's bigger levels to back them up. Alright. Oh yeah, now this section, gotta go along the side to get the quills here and hope you don't fall off. Because you get up here and, oh, can't access it yet. It's locked like the under door was. But the height limit is pretty close to this, I think. I don't think there's much more higher you can go. But if you go over there, you can see way off in the distance the flight pagey to get. But I mean, it's not that hard to find, but still quite a more obscure thing to locate. But I'm just getting all the quills here now, because might as well make it as easy as possible to get all of Trowser's moves. And get a load though, there's that whole like shelf full of blocks there. You'd think, oh, that's something. You know, maybe something you fly to and that has something in it, but no. It's not. Just weird. You can tell, kinda, that the design team is rusty and not really that experienced yet. Because I think a lot of the issues with this game would be fixed if they ever made a Yooka-Laylee. Which, I mean, it's been rumored and allegedly reported that they've been making it for years, but as of today, which is May 10th, 2024, there's still no news about Yooka-Laylee. This original Yuka's, what, 7 years old now at this point? You would think there would be some news about it, but there isn't. So who knows? Maybe by the time this actually gets uploaded, it'll finally have come out, and then I can do a fun-filled Let's Play of that one too. Anyway, here's Planker. Finally, you're here. Hurry up and get to work, or Planker's firewood for sure. Good, this level needs warming up. Shut it, goth girl. Now, do what sculptors are paid for and sort out that dodgy statue. But we're not. Quiet, get to work. When Capital B finds out I accidentally botched his nice new sculpture, he'll put in a neighbor dispute complaint for sure. Oh, for sure. You'll need plenty of power to fix those imperfections for sure. I don't think we're equipped to. Stop rambling and fix that statue. You sculptor types are all the same. All talk, no action. If you want your payment, you better get a move on. Payment? Yes, sir. And now, like, I know I said that I'm pretty sure they, like, specifically designed every character to be able to have their own standalone game, theoretically, but what the heck standalone game would you make with Planker, of all people? Anyway, here's the hungry one, Ghost Rider, but we can't get him because we need the World 3 move to do that. Though you can actually go up to the cube and, like, fire the berry inside the box, but it still won't. And, like, she'll turn green and everything like she's fed, it's just you can't collect her yet. Alright. Now, for these grenade berries, I suppose their thought process with this was, like, reworking the ammo system from Banjo-Tooie, you know? Where there's, like, all sorts of that various eggs you could get, and instead just consolidating it to be more context sensitive. I guess that's what they were going for with the berries. Anyway, there's the Mollycool for this world. And now for the statue. There we go. About time. I was expecting Capital B to come home from the shops at any moment. Here you are, then. Take your reward and clear off, useless sculptors. Thanks, Planker, but we're not. Enough talk. Clear off. Alright. And now, like, this Capital B statue is shamelessly, clearly reused from the, like, Hub World Ivory Tower's golden one. You stomp on its nose to get the power extender. But, oh well. Got another page. Yeah. Anyway, what transformation does Dr. Puzz have in store for us this time? Find out in the next part, where we'll do the transformation, and I think that's it. That's all that's left to do in this unexpanded version of Glitterglaze Glacier, so we'll probably even move on to the next world. So see ya in the next part. Look forward to that. I love their little idle animation with Laylee biting Yooka. Anyway, goodbye.